The koala, Phascolarctos cinereus, is a species of mammal native to Australia. These animals usually live in eucalyptus trees and feed largely on eucalyptus leaves. Koalas are recognized by their large head, round face, large snout and large ears. They have a gray-colored fur coat and the lower part of their body is lighter in color. An adult koala can usually measure between 60 and 85 centimeters in length and weigh between 4 and 15 kilograms. The main food source of koalas is eucalyptus leaves. These leaves require koalas to have a specialized digestive system because many substances in eucalyptus leaves are difficult to digest. Eucalyptus leaves are an essential food source for koalas, but the energy content of this food source is quite low. Therefore, koalas need to consume large quantities of eucalyptus leaves to meet their energy needs and maintain their body functions. Eucalyptus is particularly high in fiber and water content, but limited in protein and energy. Koalas usually live singly or rarely several together. They are usually asleep during the day and active at night. They usually move in trees and are quite adept at climbing them. Females usually give birth to one cub every 2 years. The young develop and grow in a special pocket on their mother's back. Koalas face threats such as destruction of the forest areas where they live, vehicle collisions and disease. The polar bear, Ursus maritimus, is a large carnivore that lives in the Arctic and is one of the iconic symbols of the polar regions. Here are some basic facts about the polar bear. Polar bears live in the Arctic and are usually found in areas of frozen ocean, sea ice and snowy land. They have white fur, which helps them camouflage themselves in snowy environments. Their large bodies and claws are adapted for hunting and living in snowy environments. They have developed swimming abilities and can travel long distances over water. Polar bears often feed on seals and other marine mammals. They can find food by hunting on sea ice, swimming between ice floes or hunting on land. Females usually give birth between December and February. A female usually gives birth to 2 cubs and the cubs stay with their mother for about 2 years. Polar bears face environmental threats such as climate change and sea ice loss. They are classified as threatened by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN. Polar bears have played an important role in Arctic cultures and legends. As top predators in the ecosystem, they play a key role in maintaining the balance of their environment. Polar bears are going through a period of declining populations due to climate change, sea ice loss and other environmental threats. Therefore, conservation efforts. The lion, Panthera leo, is a carnivorous animal belonging to the big cat family. Here is some basic information about lions. Lions live mainly in the savannas of Africa and in some areas, such as the Gir forests of India. They are social animals that can live in groups. Male lions have a characteristic thick horn and thick fur. Females are usually smaller and lighter. Their strong jaw muscles and large teeth help them to capture their prey effectively. Lions often hunt in groups. Large animals, especially herbivorous species such as deer, zebra and buffalo, are often among their prey. Male lions usually lead the hunt, and females can be more effective on smaller prey. Lions usually live by defending a specific territory. Females are usually fertile at a certain time and breeding usually coincides with the rainy season. Young lion cubs grow up in a group and are usually protected by their mother. Lions are classified as vulnerable by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN. Their populations are threatened by factors such as habitat loss, hunting, conflicts and disease. Lions are considered a symbol of power, leadership and royalty in many cultures. The lion is also used as an emblem or symbol of many geographical regions. Lions are an important species that have interacted with humans for centuries. However, in the face of various threats. The panda is a large mammal, usually of 2 different species, the great panda, Ailuropoda melanoleuca, and the red panda, Ailurus fulgens. Here is some basic information about both species. Great panda, Ailuropoda melanoleuca. Distribution and habitat. The great panda lives in the mountainous regions of China, especially in places like Sichuan, Shaanxi and Gansu. Appearance. The great panda has a thick black and white coat. Its large head and round face are a recognizable feature. Diet. Their main food source is bamboo leaves, but they can also consume fruit, small mammals and bird eggs. Reproduction. In the wild, reproduction is usually supported by special conservation and mating programs. The female panda usually gives birth to a single cub, which is cared for by its mother. Red panda, Ilurus fulgens. Distribution and habitat. The red panda lives in the high-altitude forests of the Himalayas, Bhutan, China, India, Nepal and Myanmar. Appearance. The red panda is recognizable by a thick red-colored male and a white face mask. It is classified as a medium-sized mammal. Diet. Bamboo leaves, fruits, bird eggs and insects are the food sources of red pandas. Reproduction. They usually give birth to 2 cubs. The mother takes care of her cubs and protects them from predators. Due to their popularity and unique appearance, pandas have often been the focus of conservation programs and conservation efforts. However, particularly large panda populations can be threatened by deforestation, habitat loss and low fertility rates. Both species are classified as protected by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN. The lemur is a member of the primate family endemic to the island of Madagascar, naturally occurring only in that region. Lemur species generally have similar characteristics to other primates, but also have adaptations unique to Madagascar's unique ecosystems. Here is some basic information about the lemur. Lemurs only live in Madagascar and neighboring islands. This means that during their evolution, these animals were isolated in Madagascar and were not found elsewhere. Different species can be found in different habitats, including forests, savannas and mountainous regions. Lemurs usually have large eyes, long tails and colorful fur. Their large eyes, suitable for night vision, are characteristic of many lemur species, which are usually active during daytime rest periods. Many lemur species explore their environment using sensory abilities such as smell and hearing. Lemurs consume a variety of foods, often including fruits, leaves, flowers, insects and other small invertebrates. Some lemur species can use their long fingers to catch microbes, especially those with large eyes. Lemurs are generally social animals and live in groups. Group leaders are usually females. Reproductive behavior and processes vary from species to species, but there is usually a specific mating season. Lemur species are endangered to varying degrees due to habitat loss, hunting, and other threats. The International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN, B. Suricata suricata, is the scientific name for suricata. Suricata is a small carnivorous mammal of the Herpestidae family and inhabits parts of Africa. Suricatas are usually social and communal animals and can be commonly seen in southern Africa. Here are some basic facts about suricatas. Appearance and physical characteristics. Suricatas are small animals with long, slender legs and a tail. They usually have yellowish-brown fur with characteristic black spots. Their eyes and ears are large and their noses are black. Habitat and distribution. Suricatas usually live in sandy or scrubby areas, especially in the savannas of South Africa. They live in earth tunnels, and these tunnels often form a complex network. Social behavior. Suricatas are social animals and usually live in groups. These groups are called mobs or gangs. Individuals within a group share tasks such as hunting, surveillance and general security. Diet. Suricatas feed mainly on insects. Ants, termites, insect larvae and small invertebrates are the main food sources of suricatas. Their diet may occasionally include small mammals and birds. Reproduction. Female suricatas usually give birth to 1 to 3 young in a year. The young are usually cared for by their mother for a period of time after they are born, and then other individuals within the group join in the care. Suricatas are known for their natural behavior and interesting